before we start inviting people to the group, it might be a good thing to set up a few channels inside of the group. We have the hair club. These are people that could have come in through our business or our course or whatever it is that you've created as this particular community. But maybe we want to add a new channel. Most groups will have a welcome, an ideas, Q&A, things like that. So I'm going to select add a new channel, and right here we'll give it a name. Let's call this welcome. You could give it a description and then select a fun icon. Let's say we'll use welcome as a smiley face. Then we'll create the channel. Now you have a welcome channel, and you can continue to add more channels here. If you need to edit, because you are the administrator, when you come over to the welcome, you'll see a little settings button, and you can easily change the name, the description, and even the icon, and update that right from here. Now, these are the channels that your members will be able to see. Setting up channels in your community is going to depend on what type of community you have. If we had an option for an upsell or a promotion, we might want to add some channels that involve that. Thanks for signing up for the free course. Upgrade and get into our Master Hair Club VIP. So you could do a lot of different things with the channels. The middle part in here is going to be where you actually create a post. You can add an image, a video, an attachment, a link, or an emoji. So we'll create a post that says, welcome, thank you for taking my course, and then I've attached an image here. We'll go ahead and select publish, and you'll see this is now published into the welcome channel. Remember, if you have other channels, you can go in and make those posts just as easily. Other people can they can comment on your post as well. You can even do an @ sign if you want to mention somebody in the group. Lots of group features in here. On the right side, it's going to show how many members, the post, about, and remember when we put that link, this is where we can click the link. Now, one more thing I want to show you when you're posting in the community. As an admin, we can do what's called a pin post. We can delete the post, we can edit the post, or we can pin the post. I'm going to select pin the post, and this will be a featured post. So what will happen is whoever's in the community logs in, they're going to see the featured pin post. Could be some instructions, some guidelines, or just a welcome post like this. We can also create another group, and we'll just call this test, and I'm just going to create this group. And let's just say here we are, I've created this group, and it's totally not what I wanted to do. We can always come in and edit the group as well by selecting the settings and going back through and renaming the group. Or let's say you don't want to have the group anymore. This isn't the one you wanted, or you don't plan on using a group, or maybe you've retired a group. All you've got to do is come down here to the active and make the group inactive. When I make the group inactive and confirm, if you look over here to the right, now you can select active or inactive. So you can see which ones are inactive, and you can make them active again, or you can just look at all of your active groups. You can create so many groups related to products, services, community groups. Maybe you've got non-for-profit or something else. It could be related to course groups, sharing information, exclusive community groups, private community groups. If you're doing coaching and consulting, these are great too, especially for group coaching. You can provide valuable information inside of the community. The list goes on. All you're going to do is go to memberships. You're going to select communities. And when you click on groups, you'll see all of your groups. Right here, when you go to community, you can go into settings. When you select settings, you'll see the settings for the domain setup. This is for the client portal and your custom domain. We talk about this in the client portal. If you have not watched that, want to go do that, because you can use this URL, or you can add your own custom domain, group, club.yourdomain.com, and actually have a custom domain for your community. When you log into the portal, you'll see that the groups or the communities that you've invited the customer to, that's your discussion. The learning is your membership courses. The people are the people within the group. And then over here, this is where you would go in to see your communities, you would see your courses, and you can also see affiliates. And that's how you go in and set up and create your community group.